Well, we're here at gotomath.com. Click on the calculus, go down to inverse trigonometric functions, and I believe we're going to be doing 3.2. Alright, so this is a lot like one I believe we did in this section here, except it's a little different, just a little bit different. Okay, so let's write that down. Alright, I got it written down. We got the integral of 1 over 2x squared plus 4x plus 56 dx. So we did one of these earlier, and what I'm going to do here is we'll do a little side work over here. We're going to complete the square. So we get this in a certain form we can identify with, and I believe it was one that we just got through doing in arctan. We're going to get it in that form. Alright, and so let's take a look at this. We're going to complete the square in this thing. Now remember, this coefficient must be 1 and it must be positive. Right, it must be a 1 and a positive number, positive 1, actually. It's the only thing it should be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor this 2 out. We're going to pull out a 2 out of here. Right, so this becomes x squared plus, and of course, if I pull a 2 out, that's just going to be left with a 2. And pulling a 2 out of 56, what is that? 56 divided by 2, 28. Alright. Okay, well those are nice numbers. We don't have to deal with any fractions anyway. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go ahead now and focus on this piece here. Don't worry about that. Just focus on this. And so we rewrite the x, write this sign here, and we take half of this number, and half of that number is 1. Then we always go minus, and then we square this number, which is 1, and then we just rewrite this number here. Did you get that? Okay. Now keep in mind that this whole thing is multiplied by 2. We should not forget that. Alright, so now we have x plus 1 quantity squared plus 27. Okay, so there we go. We're going to rewrite this integral now. We got the integral, and what I'm going to do with this 2, actually, since we have a 1 in the top, I'm just going to pull it out front. Okay, pull it out front. 1 over x plus 1 ooh, we just got a good first down. Okay, sorry, I was just informed that the team's playing on TV, and now I've got to try to keep up with it. Alright, so we got the square. Oh, and you know what we need to do with that? We need to square root it. We want to square root it because we want to get it in this form, which I didn't even write out. Okay, let me go ahead and write this out. So now we've got it in a particular form, and that form happens to be a squared plus u squared. Now, of course, it's addition. It doesn't matter. U could be here, a could be there, whatever. Du is equal to 1 over a. Arc. I've got quite a few arc tangent problems, it seems like, in this section. and then u over a plus c. So as we can see here that a is the square root of 27. So we wanted to get it in this form, and we were able to, right? But we have to square root this. Oh, he missed the ball. We got to square root this, okay? So we can get it looking like this right here. All right. It's kind of tricky. Now, because I have an x plus 1 right here, what we're going to do here is just kind of do u substitution. Let that be x plus 1, then du is equal to dx. So we have a half the integral of 1 over u squared plus the square root of 27 squared du. Of course, don't get these u's mixed up with this, with what's going on over here. Alright. And so this is equal to, we have a half times 1 over a. 1 over a is 1 over the square root of 27. And actually, what is square root of 27? 9 times 3? You know, you can actually simplify that. That could be simplified, but I'm not doing it as actually, let's see, yeah, so it'd be 3 square roots of 3, but I'm not actually simplifying this, going to simplify this down. Oh my gosh. Alright, where are we at here? Arctan u over the square root of 20. Excuse me. Okay, so this becomes 1 times 2 times the square root of 27 arc tan, so my writing's getting sloppier, u is x plus 1. Hoping to get something where I can just write on the screen soon. So remember, we can actually simplify this down. I believe this is 3 times the square root of 3, so this would be 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times square root of 3, and then you can radicalize the denominator and rationalize the you don't radicalize the denominator, rationalize the denominator if you wanted to, but I go ahead and just leave it like that. Alright. But remember, we could simplify that down, so okay. I know instructors, man, they want you to simplify it all the way down, boil everything out of the water. Alright, so there we are. A little practice on completing the square. Come on by, go to math.com, check it out, see you later.